Hey, what's up, guys? It's Christian here, back with another video. So this is super late, but this is my 2020 college football picks for Week 8. As you can see here, my picks from last week. A lot more games last week with the Big Ten back, but I went 15-7 last week, so pretty good overall. And I'm now 67-33 overall in the year. 100 games so far this year, so that's not too bad at all. So let's get started with this week. Last night, Minnesota and Maryland. I didn't watch this game because I was at Blatton's game, but anyway, and we made the playoffs, so that's nice. But anyway, that's besides the point. Minnesota beats Maryland, or lost to Maryland last night, so I got that game wrong. They miss an extra point in overtime, unfortunately. So yeah, Minnesota loses that one, so I'm 0-1 right now. A game that I'm actually watching right now, Boston College and Clemson. I took Clemson in this game, number one Clemson in this game, even though Trevor Lawrence is out with COVID. I took them, but it's not looking too good right now because Boston College up 14-7 in the second quarter. No, still the first quarter, but they're driving right now, so it might be 21-7 pretty soon. So I think Clemson's going to be careful here. They're going to get beat. Moving on. Number 5, Georgia at Kentucky. I went with Georgia here. I just think they're better overall than Kentucky. It's pretty embarrassing for us Tennessee fans that Kentucky comes in and destroys us in Knoxville and then follows it up the next week with a loss at Missouri like it's nothing. So I've got Georgia there big. Memphis at number 7, Cincinnati. Just pretend there's like a Memphis helmet right here. I've got Cincinnati here. This is a rematch of the American Championship from last year. I think Cincinnati gets it done, though. I like what they're doing this year. I think they're kind of a real dark horse to make the playoff this year with it being such a weird year. So I've got Cincinnati in this one. Michigan State at number 13, Michigan. Michigan looked amazing last week. I was dead wrong on my pick. I was dead wrong on my pick of Michigan over of Minnesota over Michigan. So give me Michigan over Michigan State. Number 16, Kansas State over against West Virginia. I've got Kansas State there. Kansas State's really starting to get a lot better, starting to come to their own after that frustrating loss to, I think it was Arkansas State the first game of the year. And now they're, in the top 20. So give me Kansas State here. I do think West Virginia keeps it close, though, and Kansas State wins by a possession. Number 23, Iowa State at Kansas. I don't really even know why I'm picking this game. I think Kansas loses handily, and Iowa State gets a very large win over Kansas. Number 4, Notre Dame at Georgia Tech. Give me Notre Dame here. I don't see any way that Georgia Tech wins this game. They have shown signs of improvement this year. Last year they were just horrible. This year they're not necessarily horrible. They've shown some signs of life this year. So give me Georgia Tech in this game. Or not Georgia Tech. Sorry, give me Notre Dame. Good grief. Game that got canceled, unfortunately. So long to the playoff for Wisconsin. Anyway, number 17, Indiana, after last week's win over Penn State at Rutgers, who beat Michigan State last week. I think this is low-key a really good game and a very sneaky good game. I'm going to go with Indiana to get it done, but I will not be surprised at all if Rutgers wins this game, because all of a sudden they look really good. So give me Indiana, but don't be surprised if it goes the other way. TCU at Baylor. I'm not going to lie, I don't know a ton about either of these two teams. I know Baylor lost to Texas last week, and that's about all I know. So I'll go with TCU, but that was kind of just like on a whim. So give me TCU over Baylor. Northwestern at Iowa. I'm going to go with Iowa here. Northwestern did blow out Maryland last week, but then Maryland comes back and beats Minnesota last night. So I'm going to go with Northwestern. Or I'm going to go with Iowa, but not with like a ton of confidence. But I'm still going to go with Iowa. Texas at number 6, Oklahoma State. I'm going to go with Oklahoma State here. I definitely think Texas keeps it close, and Sam Ehlinger does some things to keep them in the game, but I'm going to go with Oklahoma State to get the win here. Ole Miss at Vandy. Give me Ole Miss. I don't see any way Vandy wins this game. I don't see any way Vandy wins any game, to be completely honest with you, even though it is at home. Give me Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin will have his guys ready to play, so give me Ole Miss to beat Vandy in Nashville. What's next? Okay. Virginia Tech at Louisville. This is kind of a tough game for me to pick because Virginia Tech's coming off that loss to Wake Forest last week, and then Louisville pretty much just blew out Florida State last week. So I'm going to go with Virginia Tech. I'm going to go with Louisville. I'm going to go with Louisville here because they are at home. Not a ton of confidence in that pick, but I'm going to go with Louisville here to beat Virginia Tech. Don't really even know why I'm picking this game, but Mississippi State at number 2, Alabama. Alabama by 100. I'll just say that. What's next? I didn't look at my notebook to see what game is next. There we go. My fault. Arkansas at number 8, Texas A&M. I'm going to go with Texas A&M here, but I think they only win by like 3. I think Arkansas keeps this game very close and competes very hard in this game. I'm going to go with Texas A&M 27-24, something like that. They get a game-winning field goal that end it. I think Arkansas, unfortunately, has another way of losing a game in a heartbreaking way. So give me A&M over Arkansas, but very, very close. And they will probably kill us next week. Oh, still over here. Missouri at number 10, Florida. I'm going to go with Florida here. They have had 2 weeks off. I don't really know what they're going to look like, and then Missouri has looked really good recently. So I'm going to go with Florida, but I honestly don't have much confidence in that. But I'm still going with Florida to get the win at home in the Swamp over Missouri. Number 15, North Carolina at at Virginia. I'm going to go with North Carolina here. Since the win against Florida State, or since the loss to Florida State, they've been playing really good. I know it's only been one game, but I expect them to have another good game here against Virginia. So give me North Carolina to get it done over Virginia. Back in the top 25 is Oklahoma. We've got number 24 Oklahoma at Texas Tech. I'm going with Oklahoma and Spencer Rattler to get it done over the Red Raiders here. I do think Texas Tech can keep this game close, but I'm not sure they will. I'd say Oklahoma will probably still win by about 3 touchdowns. So give me Oklahoma. We've got, I've still got the World Series helmets up here. Anyway, we've got LSU at Auburn. I'm gonna go with LSU. I kind of went back and forth on this game all week but at the end of the day, I just think LSU is the better team overall. I don't think Auburn, in all actuality, should probably be like 1-4 right now. So they've gotten really, really lucky with a lot of the games they've won this year. So give me LSU to get it done against Auburn. And then in the game of the day and the night, number 3 Ohio State at number 18 Penn State. Give me Ohio State to get it done here. I think Ohio State probably wins by 2 touchdowns. I think Penn State's a good team. They've just had a lot of players opt out or get hurt. So they've had a lot of bad luck this year. But I'll go with Ohio State to win at Penn State by about 10. So, gosh, I went a little long with this week. But those are my college football picks for Week 8 of 2020. And enjoy your college football Saturday.